Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing some gentle neck and back stretches. So let's begin. We're going to start sitting on a block on our mat or sitting cross-legged on your mat, whatever you prefer. Try and make sure that your knees are below your hips and come into a nice cross-legged seating position. I'm going to bring our palms facing upwards on the top of our knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Bring your spine nice and tall and straight, or your shoulders back and down. And then we're going to start with some neck stretches. So we're going to bring the left ear to the left shoulder, right palm down to the mat. You should feel a nice stretch on the right side of your neck. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center and exhale right ear to right shoulder. Left palm down to the mat. So feeling a nice stretch on the left side of the neck. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to center and exhale, chin down to chest. And you can interlace your hands and place them behind your head. So chin down to chest, keep the spine nice and tall. You feel a nice stretch through the back of your neck. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the chin up. And then we're going to lift the chin up to the sky. Drop your head back. Relax the shoulders. Keep the spine nice and tall. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin back to center. We're going to do some neck rolls. So going as slowly as you like, starting on whichever side you like. Do some slow neck rolls. So we'll feel the tension through the neck. And just moving the head nice and slow. Noticing where you feel the tightness. Breathing through the nose. You can close the eyes if you like. And we're going to go the other way. So slowly rolling the neck around, feeling the stretch. Breathing through the nose, keeping the spine nice and tall. And coming back to center. Okay, we're going to interlace our hands, bring them up, palms up to the sky. So nice, straight arms, nice, tall, long spine. Looking up at your fingers, at the sky, stretching the arms up. Spine nice and tall and straight. Gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the palms back down. We're gonna interlace the hands but behind our back. And you're gonna bring the hands nice, the arms nice and straight. So interlacing the hands behind the back, arms nice and straight. Squeeze the palms together, open up the chest. Try and keep the spine nice and tall and straight. Then we're going to lean forward a little bit, as far as you can. You should feel a nice stretch through the back. Relax the shoulders. Holding for 5, 4, squeeze the palms, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling back to center. Okay, and then we're going to come into a all fours position. So coming onto all fours, we've got the shoulders stacked over the elbows, stacked over the wrists to make a nice right angle, and the hips stacked over the knees. You can tuck with toes under, or you can have them laying flat against the mat. So we're going to do some cat and cow. So we're going to inhale, open the chest, arc the back, looking up, and exhale, rounding the back, pushing the mat away, chin to chest. Should feel a nice stretch. Inhale, open chest, arc back, push the mat away, and exhale, rounding the back. Inhaling, and exhaling. I'm going to come into a neutral spine. Place the left palm in the center of the mat. Open the right arm up nice and straight to the sky for a nice twist. Looking up at your right thumb for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale the palm down to the middle of the mat. So the right palm down and the left palm up to the sky. Fingers together, looking at your thumb for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale the palm down. Then we're going to come into a puppy dog pose. So keeping the hip stacked over the knee, sliding the arms forward, bringing the chest down to the mat. So try and keep those hips stacked over. You can bring your chest and your chin down to the mat, arms nice and straight. You should feel a really nice stretch through the back and the chest and the shoulders. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the body, and 1. And then coming back, pushing back into a nice child's pose. So you can come into a child's pose with your knees together or your knees wide, whatever you prefer. So coming down into child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the mat and relax. Now hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, coming back up to center. We're going to come onto the mat, lying on our fronts, into a Cobra position. So bringing your hands down beside your shoulders, making a nice right angle if you can with your elbows, and then we're going to lift up the chest into a Cobra. So relax the buttocks, relax the legs. You should feel a nice stretch through your back. We'll hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, chest and chin down to the mat. I'm going to go one more time. So inhaling, rising the chest up, drawing the shoulder blades together. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Your chest down to the mat. Then we're going to bring our arms out in front of us, nice and straight. We're going to come up into a seal. So bring your palms down to the mat. Relax the legs and buttocks. And we're going to come up into our seal. Relax the shoulders. You should feel a much deeper stretch in your seal position. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling down to the mat. And then we're going to turn over and lie on our backs for our twisted roots. So lying on our backs, we're going to cross our right leg over our left and try and tuck it under. Bringing the legs down to the mat. Bring the right knee to the left side of the body and just let it fall. Open up the right side of your body. Your right shoulder comes down to the mat and your left arm comes out to the side. If you can, make it nice and straight. And we're looking over our right shoulder. So we're going to hold here in twisted roots. You should feel a nice stretch in the back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling the knees back to center. Now we're going to put the left leg over the right. You can tuck the toes under if you can. Letting the left leg and knee come down to the right side of the body. Opening up the left shoulder, left chest to the left side. And looking over the left shoulder. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling back to center. We're going to do each side one more time. So right leg over left, tucking under. Really open up the right side. Try and get that shoulder down to the mat. Looking over the right shoulder. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale the legs back to center. Swap the legs over. And when you're ready, I'm going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling the knees back to center. So now we're going to come up and sit on our bums. We're going to bring our feet together about 10 to 15 centimeters apart. Just sitting with your knees at a relaxed angle. We're going to bring the back side of our arms, so our triceps, underneath the inner thigh. So bringing the arms under, hooking under your arm, under your calf. Nudging forward as far as you can. And we're just going to relax here. So you should feel a really nice stretch here through the back. You can go a little deeper, you can. Try and keep the back nice and straight, and then you can forward fold down as far as you can. So feel a nice stretch. So relax everything in the body. Breathing through the nose. Try and go a little bit deeper if you can. I'm going to hold for a few more breaths. And then inhaling back up to center. And to finish off, we're going to, if you have a block or a cushion, we're going to place the block this way up, underneath our upper back. So coming onto the block, finding that nice sweet spot, dropping the neck and head down, bringing the legs together nice and straight and relaxed, palms out to the side of the body. So the block should be taking the weight of your body, opening up your chest to the sky. You can readjust a little bit if you need. Letting your chest up to the sky. And relax everything in your body. Breathing through the nose. I'm going to hold here for a few more breaths, or as long as you like. Relaxing all the muscles in your body. Couple more breaths. And then inhaling back up to center, to a nice seated position. And that is the end of our gentle neck and back stretches. I really hope that it helped you today, and I hope you like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Namaste.